Hey, what's going on guys? Butterbar here, welcome back to the channel, and I know last video, my last Titanfall 2 video, was a little bit more ranty than I actually expected it to be. I tell you the truth, I really wanted to do a commentary on coming back to a game that I hadn't played in so long, and give you guys my, expectations or what I would love to see in the next Titanfall game for Titanfall 3. However, live commentary is kind of... You have no idea what you're going to be getting out of a live commentary. You have no idea if it's going to be good, it's going to be bad. Last game was really bad, so again, I appreciate the whole everybody coming out and being there for my video. I know I haven't done Titanfall 2 in quite a while. I've been kind of lacking on the Titanfall 2 content. However, you guys have come out and supported that video, and the discussions that you guys are having in the comment section, I want to say that I really appreciate too, because it's been awesome to kind of see what your expectations or what your perception is of the Titanfall 2 game, and seeing where you guys are coming from. So I really do appreciate everybody's discussion in the comment section. Thank you for being respectful to everybody. I don't think I saw anybody that was being disrespectful or being inappropriate. So again, I really do appreciate you guys participating in the conversation. However, I wanted to actually do a video about what I would like to see in Titanfall 3. I got 10 things down. I want to pass them by you guys, give you guys what I am thinking about, what I would love to see in the next Titanfall 3 game. And let me know in the comment section, again, what do you guys think about these 10 items that I would like to see in the game? Might be changes, we might see them, who knows? We have no idea what to expect for this next Titanfall game, but again, let me know what you guys think in the comment section about these 10 things I would love to see in this next game, because maybe the things that I talk about today might be the same things that you guys would like to see. So let's get into it. Alrighty, first off, let's talk about the campaign, because I think everybody was into the campaign for Titanfall 2. I think everybody appreciated what Respawn did with the story, appreciated what relationship you saw between BT as well as Jack Cooper. Again, it was something that was amazing to see from the Respawn team, doing a very good job with the campaign. You don't really see that too often nowadays, besides the single player games where they actually create like God of War or other games where you actually see really in-depth campaigns. You don't really see that too often now in first-person shooters. Black Ops 4 has taken away their campaign, as well as Battlefield 5 doesn't really have that much of an in-depth campaign like Titanfall 2 did in its game. So I would love to see the return of the campaign. Again, for FPSs right now don't have campaign, so I'd love to see the return of it. I think everybody was digging into the Titanfall 2 campaign. Everybody loved the relationship between the Titan and the pilot. So again, I would love to see the return of the campaign. I think one thing that would make people really happy is the fact of campaigns being in a first-person shooter, because for some reason higher up people are not, wanting those type of things in games nowadays. Alright, next up for my number 2 would be Frontier Defense. Again, Frontier Defense was added in Titanfall 2, but it actually added in like several months, I think almost close to a year before Frontier Defense actually was added into Titanfall 2. So I would love to see this game, this game mode back, because right now you're watching some of the gameplay from Frontier Defense, and I have to say, this is on normal mode. I'm pretty much just did a matchmaking, and I have to say, this is pretty intense right now. I don't know what is going on. I'm hoping my teammates are able to accomplish what they're wanting to do, keeping these Titans away, but just right now, the chaos right now, just on normal mode is amazing. The fun times too that I had on the the more difficult levels was amazing. So I had a lot of great memories from Frontier Defense. Again, I really do hope that if they do return this game mode, I think they really do. They really need to return this game mode, because a lot of people had a lot of fun in this game mode. They have to bring it in immediately. Don't hold off on it. Bring it back in as the game releases. That way, I think a lot more people would have a lot more fun in this game if this was released with the game. Next up, pilot and weapon customization. Now, don't get me wrong, Titanfall 2 actually had a really good customization thing. Again, not microtransaction that you see nowadays in video games. I don't know what it is. For some reason, game developers, they develop a game and then it's not finished, and they add in microtransactions to be like, oh, here's the complete package. Titanfall 2, on the other hand, did not do that. Yes, it was kind of not really bare bones, I would like to say, but they did have some type of customizations to pilots with camouflages, as well as weapon customizations, and also too, they had weapon type variants, I want to call them, later on that did cost money. But again, they were actually well done. I don't think games nowadays, especially Black Ops 4 being a good example, Respawn actually did a decent job on being able to charge us microtransactions. Again, it wasn't anything that broke the game. It wasn't anything that was required. If you wanted to support Respawn or support what they were doing, you could pay for the microtransactions for the weapon camos and kind of go on your way of having really cool weapon camos in the game. So one thing I would love to see in this game is a build upon of the customizations for pilots as well as customizations for weapons. Not only seeing camos on weapons, but also seeing different variations of what a weapon can look like, or different customizations that us as players can do to our weapon to make it feel more unique, to make it feel like that is our weapon. If somebody picks that weapon up on the battlefield, people know, hey, that is that guy's gun. So different ways to be able to make the weapon feel more unique and feel more like it is your weapon. When it comes to pilots, I would love to see more customization on just ways to design the pilot. I know at least in Titanfall 2, depending on what ability you picked, that's what your pilot looked like. I would love to see my the look of the Holo pilot be the cloak pilot look that I can have in Titanfall 3. Again, I think customizations for pilots as well as weapons would make this game go on and on and on. Again, it's incredible to see how many players still play Titanfall 2, and I really do think more customizations in the game to make it feel more unique to you and make you look more unique on the battlefield, I think would be a great job, a great thing for Titanfall 3. Next up, weapon tuning. Now, again, in the conversation that I had in the last video, weapons have a lot to do with, I think, some players kind of removing themselves from the game and going to play something else. Again, Respawn hasn't really done too much of editing to the game. I think everything where it has been sitting at right now has been sitting on it for months, almost over about a year or so. So I don't think there's any changes whatsoever to the weapons right now, but again, I would love to see in Titanfall 3 some changes to weapons. Just kind of like Black Ops 4, and then I think Battlefield 5 is doing it a little bit. You know, you're seeing what weapons are powerful, seeing what weapons are weak, and as the game is going on, the weeks and months as the game is out, you're seeing some weapon tuning to where everything is close to being balanced. I think in Black Ops 4, there's still weapon tuning that needs to be done in the game, and again, in Titanfall 3, I think Respawn could do a really good job being able to balance things to where you're not having my beautiful mistress, the Spitfire, being the OP gun that a lot of people are turning to in the game, as well as like G2 and stuff like that. You're seeing, you know, not only damage mitigation at distances, but you're seeing different damages being regulated, I guess, in the game to where stuff is not just overly powerful in the game. Next up, a war. So I wanted to get this idea to you guys. Let me know what you think about this, because I'd love to see an expansion to the multiplayer. Not only you have attrition, you have bounty hunt, you have PvP, or pilots versus pilots, PvP. I would love to see another game mode, but have it in the style of the way that World War II, Call of Duty World War II had war mode, where as you were progressing through different missions, different objectives on a map, you would see extensions on that map. So it'd almost be like a campaign, kind of like playing the campaign. You complete an objective, you move to the next one, and the map continues. And there's ways to bring players in to make it feel really unique, a really unique way of interpretation of a game in the multiplayer. Again, World War II did it with war. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed those game modes. I would love to see some type of interpretation of that in Titanfall 3. I think it'd be a really cool way of, again, and my next point will be, my next point is campaign multiplayer. It kind of goes into that. War and campaign multiplayer, I think, needs to make a return in this game. I think everybody enjoyed the introductions that you had to every single match you got into. You saw the introduction of flying in. You saw the story of what was going on that planet as you were landing. And again, I think would bring a lot more to the maps that you keep landing. You know, you land on Homestead, Angel City. You're just landing there. You're not knowing what's going on. You don't know what happened on this map while you were there. I think campaign multiplayer would be a great thing to add to it, because now you have a purpose. Now you see that you are a bigger piece of this giant puzzle of why you are fighting on this map. So again, I would love to see, I mean, bring back attrition, bring back bounty hunt, bring back PvP, all these different things. I would love to see the introduction of a war mode, and maybe that intertwined with a campaign multiplayer. I would love to know what you guys think. I think a lot of people did like the campaign multiplayer. I don't know how this was split up the player base, because I know a lot of people still play attrition, a lot of people still play PvP. Again, I would just love to see this introduction and see how it actually play in the multiplayer. Alright, next up, I don't know how well this would go. I don't know how hard it would be to develop in the multiplayer. But how about building a relationship with your Titan? Jack Cooper and BT, best of friends in the campaign. I think the campaign did a great job being able to build up a relationship between Titan and Pilot. I think a lot of people spend a whole lot of time. I mean, you have Gen 100s, you have Tiffany, you have all your Ishii, you have all these different people like Wild, you have OP, you have all these people that are Gen 100 ranks. They have multiple Titans like, I know Dino has like multiple Titans that are Gen 100. How about as you're building up your Titan, as you're ranking it up, the more time you're playing with it, you unlock more things to make your Titan feel more like you, building a relationship. You maybe an introduction of more dialogues, more options of customization, more ways to where your Titan interacts with you that builds a relationship. The more you play with it, the more it becomes your Titan. So I don't know, again, this is just kind of an idea of kind of seeing it in the campaign and seeing the really cool reaction between Pilot and Titan. I would love to see some type of oh my god, I'm stumbling over my words, interpretation of that in the multiplayer where somebody is grinding out a certain Titan and the Titan becomes more of, you build a bigger bond with that Titan. I don't know how that would be done in the multiplayer, but again, I thought it'd be a really cool concept to see what would actually happen in game. Next up, music. Titanfall 1 and 2 do a fantastic job with music. I'm a big music fan. If you guys don't know, before I actually got big and swole, I was a skinny kid in the marching band. So music to me is a big thing in my life. Music just, I can't get enough of music. I really can't. Music defines you. Music drives you. I mean, hell, in the gym, music just drives my workouts. Depending on what type of music I'm listening to, I get either a better workout or I get a really crappy workout. So I want to give props to Respawn being able to develop a score, a music symphony that did a fantastic job with Titanfall 1 and Titanfall 2. So I would love to see a really good score, really good music in Titanfall 3. Again, I think you guys would be able to do it. If you need to, bring back the music from Titanfall 1 and Titanfall 2 into Titanfall 3 and just add upon it. Again, music in this game is really good, especially in these epic moments when you're fighting either in the campaign or you're fighting in multiplayer. Bringing some music in would definitely build the vibe that you're having, the epic vibe of the conflict that you're having in the map or during the match would be a really good thing to see. And again, music is everything to me. I would love to know in the comments below what you guys think about bringing in and building upon the music library that Respawn has developed for this game. Alright, next up, this is second to the last one. We're almost done. So the next one would be, again, this is kind of weird. I would love to know what you guys think about this. How about grunt customization? How would you like to customize your grunt that you're going to be seeing on your team in-game? Again, this is, I have no idea how in the world they would be able to take this into the game and develop it, but again, I think it would be really badass to be able to customize your game, or customize your grunts, you know, whether that be grunts, specters, reapers, whatever that might be in-game. I think it'd be a really cool way of being able to have more things to unlock in the game, and again, being able to make Titanfall 2, or Titanfall 3 more of your game, being personal to you. Not only customizations for your pilot, customization for your weapon and your Titan, but also too the AI companions that you're going to be bringing into battle, having customizations for them, and I think that would actually build a better relationship between you and the AI. Again, this is kind of a random thing. I thought about it. I really thought it'd be really cool. So again, let me know in the comments below what you would think about a grunt customization option in the game. Lastly, I think this is the most important thing in this game. The network system. Again, whoever it was that developed the system at Respawn for Titanfall 2, kudos to you. Greatest thing ever. I wish more games had this. Just a spot-on job on being able to invite people that are like-minded like you or support you on either YouTube or Twitch. A great way to interact with people. Again, kudos to you. I really would love to see this thing return in Titanfall 3 and expand upon it, not only being able to invite your network, but say I want to play with either Tony Mo, I want to play with Iniquity, Count Chocula, Ishii, whoever that might be, OP, Dino, whoever. It doesn't matter. I would love to be able to invite my friends, but then also too, if there's a vacancy in that party, I would love to invite from the network. So I know there's not an option like that in the game right now, but I would love to see something like that where you can invite, I guess, priority list people or just your friends. You wouldn't invite your friends, but now you don't have a full team. You want to stack your team up. You can then invite from the network. Again, I would love to see the network return to Titanfall 3. You guys developed a great system that works well with players, and I'm very happy with the way it went. So, again, would love to see it come back. Great job for developing it. I really wish more games had it. However, Titanfall 2 perfected it. So thank you so much. And guys, that's it. That is my top 10 list, or I guess not really top 10. That's just the 10 things that I had on my mind that I would love to see in the Titanfall 3. Again, I would love to know in the comments below what you would like to see in this game. And again, I got random ideas, grunt customization, all the different random things. I would love to know from you, again, random or not. Let me know in the comments below what either you like that's on my list or you would like to see added in Titanfall 3. And you know what? You never know who's listening, and you never know who might actually take what you have to say and possibly add it or something. We never know, but again, let me know in the comments below. Guys, I love you all. Thank you all for still being here. If you are here, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the love and support that you've given me. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Give me a like if you like this video. Have a great rest of the day, and I will see you guys all next time.